Hello and welcome to Afterlife Topics and Metaphysics. Once again, we are in a situation with strange accommodations, strange Wi-Fi capabilities. So please bear with me. I'm now in the city of Hanoi, Vietnam, and I'm in a hostel, another one of these like social hostels, and it's quite late at night, but still, it's a funny hour to be up because you get people wandering in and out, usually quite intoxicated. We have a couple security guards here actually who monitor the place, which is actually kind of nice. So in this video, basically, I just real quick want to say thanks to everybody for helping us get past 1,000 subscribers. So by YouTube standards, this is quite small of a number, but by this channel standards, hey, that's pretty nice, and I should be able to get some advertising on these channels or on these videos pretty soon, which is also exciting, even if it means a very small amount of money. It is something, and so that's really great. So in addition, I want to mention a few more things, some stuff I have planned. Firstly, again, I apologize that the videos have been more sporadic just because of my travel situation, my my kind of unpredictable places I've been. I had been in Japan for a while, and you would think that it would be easy to work in Japan. However, I came to find that, again, staying in hostels, not so ideal. Sometimes it's difficult just to find a quiet place to be able to do work. And now, once again, same situation, so I have to step my game up a little bit, try to get some more videos out. But there's some topics coming up around the corner that I think will be interesting. So here are some things to expect. I am going to very shortly pick apart a new video by that Luis Elizondo guy. And Luis Elizondo is this Pentagon spokesperson guy who's revealing subjects like UFOs and things to the public, which is very unusual. And if you've been following what's been happening in that area, it's very strange, and I think it relates to a lot of the stuff we talk about on this channel, because we're going through some kind of a slow disclosure process of really crazy stuff being basically it looks like the US government is trying to figure out a way to slowly integrate a lot of these subjects out into the public, and they were worried about it causing religious upheaval. They're worried about it, causing political disruption. So they're basically implementing this really careful rollout plan, and Elizondo more or less admits all of this in a talk he did recently, and the dude came straight out of the Pentagon. So really interesting stuff. So I'm going to break that video apart. I'm going to be talking more about the usual subjects like myths and misconceptions. There was a topic I saw recently on one of the Facebook groups, why there's so many conflicting opinions about the afterlife, about out-of-body experiences, about all of these. Why do people in certain areas have wildly different opinions? Why do some people say that things that others say are clearly supernatural? Why do some people think it's just dreams? Why do some people think it's parallel dimensions? Why do some people come up with wild theories like this guy's theories, Peake's theories about living your same life again and again? Why is there sometimes inconsistency? And I'll talk about that topic a bit because, I think as more of these ideas open up to the public, what's going to inevitably happen, and in some ways this ties into like the Luis Elizondo stuff, as basically slowly this stuff goes mainstream, it's going to cause this kind of crisis of thought where people are going to be introduced to too much, sometimes too quickly, and that could potentially cause some problems. For one thing, it will cause a lot of wild theories to get thrown around, and many people will be finding ways to rationalize different subjects whether that means going to conspiratorial subjects or coming up with their own theories, or who knows. But it's almost like we need to be bracing for a lot of crazy stuff that I think is around the corner. So so this is almost like, I think between 2019 and 2020 we are going to see some seriously crazy stuff go on. So I'm really excited about that. And even though this channel is small, even though my books are kind of a niche audience, I am really happy to be doing what I'm doing, because it gives me a chance to be able, even if it's on a limited basis, to be able to report what could very well be a changing world. And that's what I care about. That's why I do this work, if I can just be one extra brick in that big Lego house. So anyway, some stuff to look forward to. If you're new around here, if you like these kind of crazy subjects, please hit that subscribe button, or head on over to afterlifetopics.com. You can check out the books, the classes, the Facebook group. All that's up in the menu right here. And like I said, I'll try to get more videos coming out soon once I can find some kind of normality to my quite hectic schedule. A few final thoughts. I want to talk a little bit about where I am now, which is Hanoi. And I do have a more like actual travel channel on YouTube as well, which is Cyrus the Explorer. But it is really interesting, to say the least, as a history guy, to be in Hanoi. So that's why I'm in Hanoi, because I know about, the terrible, tumultuous history that my country has had with this country, and somebody who's a bit sensitive to different energies and things of that nature. I feel like coming to a place like this is an opportunity for a lot of self-reflective moments, and I can really feel it in the culture, in the air, kind of everything that's gone on here in the last 50 years. It's pretty wild. So I might talk more about that coming up soon, and maybe I'll do some more like live reporting, like walking around Hanoi. You guys might like that as well. Very interesting place, lots of French architecture, really cool. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.